Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek. I'm here today looking at Butts Away Heroes by designer Chi Fan Shin, published by Taiwanese publisher Big Fun. And this is a game for 2 to 5 players, plays 15 to 30 minutes, depending on the number of players. And you represent bad guys who want to carry out some sort of devious plot involving a pumpkin or a cat. I'm not sure how that works. But the heroes keep trying to stop you, and you naturally want to butt them away, so they don't bug you and you can carry out your plan. However, if they stop you enough times, you are out of the game. The first player to achieve the magic goal with their pumpkin or candy wins, or the last player in the game wins. How does it work? Here are the components in Butts Away Heroes. We have our 5 protagonists, and these stand-up figures. We've got the objects that we're trying to collect. We've got a regular D6. We have a cave and a castle. That's where we start, where we try to go to, and then where we have to get back to with our treasure. We have 4 mystery cards, and we have 5 hero decks, which represent the heroes who try to stop us. Each of them color-coded specifically so that this guy who is completely not Superman goes after me, who is not at all a creeper. Okay. Each deck has the same cards in it, same 6 cards. We have 2 cards that are move back 2 or 3, 1 move ahead 1 or back 1, move ahead 2. How we play is each player takes their deck, we shuffle it up, you keep 2 cards for yourself, and put the other 4 in the middle. Okay, so there'll be 4 red, there'll be 4 green, you take these 4 mystery cards, and you shuffle them, and then use them to create a path that you'll move on over the course of the game. We'll put our cave down here in the corner, castle up here up top. Right, these will be our player characters. These are the treasures that we're trying to get. These guys, out of play. Okay. Shuffle your deck, and then lay it out. Shuffle a little more here. So these heroes, if you encounter them while you're moving around, will stop you from doing what you want to do. The more players you are, the more cards are in the path, and the longer the game will be. So on a turn, you roll the die, you move your character that many spaces, 1, 2, 3, and then you see if anyone wants to play cards. If you don't, then you carry out the action on the space. If it's a gray one that's not been revealed, you reveal that card. Change 2 cards. Why you would want to do that, we'll explain in a moment. Let's just say we do this for now. Okay. So green player goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does anyone want to play cards? Okay, everyone has decided they want to play or not play. If you end your movement on a space that matches the color of your figure, you have encountered your nemesis there. The hero always tries to stop you. And he does stop you, sending you back to your cave. This card, though, you gain some information, goes into your hand. So now you have an additional movement card. And that shortens the path on which players move. Okay, so I go 1. That's fine. I'm on a hero of a different color. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know I'm a bad guy trying to carry things out. He's just some other random guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe the witch wants to be mean to the skeleton and move him back 1 space so that now he'll be confronted with the character. The red player can play a card or not play a card as he chooses. Okay, it depends what you want to do. He's less than halfway to the goal. Fine, I'll go back, I'll get my card. Okay. When you eventually move over here, you pick up one of the treasures of your choice and put it on your character. And now you have to make it back to the cave. The path gets shorter and shorter as cards are removed from play. Okay. You, however, are now encumbered with something, and you move 1 less than the die roll. If you roll a 1, you don't move at all. You're trying to get your way back. So that's how the game works. The challenge comes in saying that if all the cards of your color are removed from play, that hero has stopped you 4 times. Well, he's finally figured out that how you're getting out of Arkham Asylum or wherever you happen to be kept, and he's figured out a way to stop you. You are out of the game. Okay? So if all your heroes are removed, you're out of the game. You have to keep that from happening by playing your cards. Or maybe you try to set up chain reactions so that if the green player moves and lands on this space, if the green player is removed and goes back to the cave, this space is no longer existing in the trail. The yellow player has to go back. And now the yellow player is on his nemesis. Okay. And those cards get removed as well. That's how the game progresses. You go until someone reaches the cave with the treasure and wins, or there's only one person still running out at large. There is a rundown of Butts Away Heroes, which I played now twice on a press copy from Big Fun, once with 3 players and once with 4. As you can tell from the description, it's a roll and move game. People still make roll and move games, and that's why it's ages 6 and up. It's good for that audience in terms of rolling, moving. Maybe you play cards, maybe you don't. Right? See what happens here. You got some thought in terms of when you want to play things, mess with other people, or you want to save yourself potentially in the future, depending on what others do to you or what you roll. It's kind of neat how the path shortens up over time. So even though you slow down once you get a treasure, the game escalates because everything becomes, more intense in terms of how things move around. You get to manipulate the path with the cards that let you change spaces. So of course you can set up traps for other people or try to save yourself. Very quick playing little game, lots of colorful fun, and of course you make jokes about trying to get those heroes' butts away from you.